Today we have Erectus, the game. Now, you may asking, what is Erectus, the game? Well, it is a empire building MMO. And the way that this game works is it's a build timer game. You want to build a barracks, you got to wait, 20 minutes. You want to upgrade that barracks, it's going to cost you 30 minutes. So, it's a pretty simple concept. You got this big open map, and you got players that fill it up. Also, computer AI, which are early hominids, like cavemen and such, and they'll be coming around and trying to wreck the place up. So, what you need to do is build alliances with the other players. Lean against each other until you can get your empire big enough to fight off um, the Erectus, and then towards the end game, it's go ahead and kill the rest of the players and take over and make the most powerful empire. The way that they designed this game, if you haven't figured out already, it's based off of early mankind, and they take a lot of effort into making sure that it reflects that by looking at what early humans did in their civilizations. What did their buildings look like? What did their military look like? How did they dress? Different things like that. And you get to choose based off of that and what civilization you'll be. I believe there's like 5 right in the beginning. Right when you start the game, they will have this big open world map for you, and you select in what region you want to be, and it just randomly throws you in there. So everyone's playing on this big, huge open map. So you, the idea is eventually take over your area of the map and move. If you're southeast, move northeast and southwest, and work your way up. This game will deter a lot of players for one simple reason, and that's because it's based off of build timers. So if you don't like, MMOs or strategy games that make you sit around and wait for a long time to do anything, you won't like this game. This is what it does. That's its bread and butter. It. You've seen probably a lot of MMOs that use the same mechanic, and they're jumping right on with that too. A cool thing that this game does is that it takes these old mechanics and polishes them up, makes them very usable, makes it very clear of what you need to do. Right now, I got up my village worker, like all my workers, and you can see on those bars how many I have working in what area, and that goes off of my population. So I can dump people into my, food and my wood. But let's say I don't need any mud, so I take a bunch of off of collecting clay, and then I could take my extras and have them wait around until I need to build something. Or if I have an impending attack, I can dump them into my military, and I can start building military with them. And then at any point, I can just take them out and slide them back. And let's say I need to collect more iron, I just pump up my iron slider right there. But the one downside, something I didn't like, was even in the early game, after I got past the tutorial and I started building on my own, I started running into this very early, and it was really long build timers. Like, I had to stop recording at one point because I had a 5-hour build timer, and all my villagers were taken up with building in each city. So I had to come back and like 5 hours later to even record anything of any gameplay I wanted to show. Which taking that was early in the game, it's a little hesitant. It makes me a little hesitant about the game because it makes you close that tab, makes you leave that game so much earlier. I feel like they should have added something in there just to make you stick around, give you some kind of aspect of the game that you can do that doesn't revolve around the use of your villagers. because that's what you use to build. That's what you use to collect resources. You need your villagers, which is your population. If they had something that lets you, you know, build on the city or improve the defenses or explore the area early in the game, before you can build any military, then I think this game would be a lot better than what it is right now. Don't like It's very good now. It's a good game. It's solid. It's doing what it wants to do right. Just wish they would done is just added some aspect of the game where you could still play while you're waiting for your timers to go off, or it'll bring you back in earlier so you don't spend so much time away from the game. And it doesn't have to be I get up and I upgrade my barracks and upgrade my library, and I'll come back from work in 5 hours and I'll play some more. I wish it just let you do a little bit something else between that long wait. You know, Beyond the fact of how long the wait is, the game is very easy to pick up. It has a very interesting story and a very interesting idea that it's trying to do, and it executes it all very well. And you know, if you're into empire building games and you're looking for a new one with a new interesting idea, I'd say give this a try.